Hey yo. Hey yo. Happy Monday. Welcome to a brand new week, a brand new month. It's my birthday month. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. And I actually get to celebrate it this year. ah. Um, what is happening upstairs? Okay. Post. There we go. We're all shared out there. Let's get online. Hey. Yeah. Ooh, this is pretty. Um, Guys, I've been like on this smoothie cleanse for the last couple weeks, and Mama wants solid food, but I know that it's for, reasons. I'm trying to be snatched for my birthday, so smoothies it is. All right. So we are all shared out on Facebook and Instagram. Um, I got a new ring light because my other one broke. But this one is even better because I can just stand it up on the floor as opposed to the desk because I always had like space problems, but this really solves all of my space problems. So I'm pretty sized. Um, all right. Been do. Oh, I got that juice. Hey, Sincere 39. How you doing, sir? Happy Monday. Happy May. It's my month. My birthday month. How was your weekend, Sincere 39? You do anything fun? All right. Okay. So while we're getting ready, let me say hi to my parents and to my sister. Hey, y'all. To all my family members and friends who watch. Hey, guys. And thank you to all of you. You people like Sincere 39 who tune in all the time and, make this a fun experience. So we are getting started at 8:05, 2 minutes away. We've got stories about Grubhub. Nothing special. Okay. We got stories about Grubhub, stories about Call of Duty, a story about the San Diego Padres. My throat got real dry. An update on the Penn State versus Paul Parshall story. This guy has a lot of nerve. And a couple of quick updates. Okay. Hey, Zephyrina. Me and Zephyrina been cutting it up in the DMs all day. All right. Okay. So we're getting started very shortly. Make sure you invite your friends at 8:05. We're going to have a good old time. Make sure you've got, your drink, your paper and pencil, whatever you use, to get you all situated for the show. Get it together. We're getting ready to go. Okay. Hey boo. Ooh. Y'all ready? It's gonna be a fun time tonight. You ain't even know it. Um, I'm listening to the Gucci Mane Spotify, not Spotify, Pandora station. Don't mind me. Actually, let me turn this off now. Okay. So we're getting started in just a few moments. Can't wait. Oh, and we are unveiling a new topic this month for our NPL Nuggets, one that you guys ask about all the time. So I'm super excited about that. Hey. Hi, Alice Royal. Okay. All right, so it is 8:05. It is time to get started. Welcome, 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 everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, and you're like, who's this lady? I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show, and I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. Things like making sure you have your articles of incorporation, EIN numbers and DUNS numbers, making sure you have appropriate contracts for partners and clients, brand protection strategies, which is something we're going to be talking about today, and hiring strategies so you don't get sued for discrimination. I help you do all of those foundational things for your business. If you're wondering why I'm qualified to help you do all of that, I'm very happy that you asked. I'm a licensed attorney. I have been one for 15 years and counting. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many years of experience in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I am very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time. Hey, Cheryl, has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas. And if you're going to be successful, there are just some things that you need to know. There's no way around it. So that's why I'm here, okay? So if you are in the startup phase of your business and you need some legal guidance, you're like, I want to start this business, but I just do not know where to start. I don't know what forms to fill out. I don't know how much it costs to start it. I need help. I want to help you. Thank you, Doll, for sharing. I want you to talk to me. Come talk to me. I do free 15-minute consultations. If you're a first-time client, you can go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and book yourself a free 15-minute consultation right now. I mean, not for today, but you can book it right now. As well at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. You can download my free Biz Launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. It's a very handy PDF checklist at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel and to the podcast. So if you ever miss a live broadcast, you can catch up at your leisure. Also at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is where you can find a lot of my digital products. So this month we are concentrating on, for the next 3 months, we're going to be concentrating on intellectual property. And this month we're specifically focusing on trademarks. So if you go to linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, you can pick up my Protect Your Biz ebook bundle for $29.97. That includes my ebooks on trademarks, copyrights, and patents. Okay, so 3 ebooks for $29.97. So you can pick that up. But yeah, go to linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. That's where all the stuff is. It's last but not least at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is where you can get your merch, right, Zephyrina? You can get your NPL Legal Dish tees. They come in white, black, and navy blue. And you can get your NPL Legal Dish mugs. So one of the followers of the show helped me design and execute these. So thanks, doll. Okay. So, yeah. Hey, 76 Grimke. So that is enough about NPL Consulting. I've shilled my wares to you guys. You know what I do. Let's get to why we are here. We are here for NPL Legal Dish, okay? So here is how the show works for anybody who might be new. I pull stories from the news, stories from websites, stories from blog sites, stories that you guys send me, podcasts. I pull stories from anywhere that is interesting, and I find the ones that have, yes, honey, rock out in that navy blue. Ooh. Yes, and I find stories that have lessons that we can learn as business owners, and we talk about them, okay? So this is the time for you to get involved. I want your questions. I want your comments, as long as they are respectful. Yeah, and it's just much more fun when you participate, okay? So, without further ado, we are going to get started, but we're going to get started with the new addition to the show, NPL Nuggets. If you have not tuned in recently, I've added a new segment. Every month I cover a different topic, and I want to go over a tip for that topic at the top of the show. So this month we are talking about trademarks, okay? Trademarks. marks. And trademarks, they protect a specific kind of intellectual property. Okay, so before we even go into what a trademark is, today we're going to define what is intellectual property. Intellectual property is any work or invention that is a product of your creativity. Okay, so if you paint a painting, that is intellectual property. If you write a book, that is intellectual property. If you write a song, that is intellectual property. If you choreograph a dance with professional dancers and perform it in front of a crowd, that is intellectual property. If you there are different examples of intellectual property, but just think like anything that you basically create from your imagination that people can see, that is intellectual property. And there are three distinct ways that you can protect intellectual property in the US. You can have a trademark, which protects your goods in the marketplace. You can have a copyright, which, allows you to dictate how your work is used, or you can have a patent, which protects an invention or a unique way of doing things. So this month, we are focusing solely on trademarks. But before we even get there, I wanted you to understand what intellectual property is, so that when we're going forward, if I'm using that word, you're not like, what is that? So intellectual property is anything you create from your imagination that people can, experience. So a song, a book, an invention, a logo that you create, a jingle, a slogan, anything that you can create, that is intellectual property. Okay. So if we understand what intellectual property is, please give me a thumbs up emoji. And then we are going to move on to our stories for the evening. Why am I so warm? I'm like super warm. Give me your thumbs up so I know that we can move over. If not, if you need more explanation of intellectual property, please put a question mark in the comments and we can kind of go more in depth into that. Okay. I want to make sure, like the whole point of these NPL nuggets is to give you, important information and break it down to a bite-sized portion that's understandable. So I always want to make sure that you understand. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. All right. Now let's get to our stories. All right. First story tonight. How many of you guys have ever ordered from Grubhub? If you have ordered from Grubhub, please give me a G in the comments. I asked this story in a poll in the stories, and about 67% of the respondents said yes. So if you have ordered from Grubhub, please give me a G in the comments. I personally have never ordered from Grubhub. The only places I order from in terms of food delivery is DoorDash and Uber Eats. 76 Grimke has ordered from Grubhub. Sincere 39, I'm assuming that N means no. Sabrina is like, gee, I guess that you are very familiar with Grubhub. Okay. Cheryl, have you ever ordered from Grubhub? If you driving, don't even worry about it, girl. Guys, listen, I want your participation, but disclaimer, if you are driving, don't pay me no mind. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. Okay. 76 said for work functions only. Okay. I have never ordered from Grubhub. Okay. But, so here's the problem. Sincere 39 said Uber Eats more than anything. Cheryl said no. Okay. Cool. So here's the problem. In 2019, apparently Grubhub was having a lot of declining sales. Probably because there were all of these, food delivery service things that were coming out, and they were losing a lot of their market share. And they were like, okay, we gotta figure out a way to make this money back. What are we gonna do? So Grubhub started adding restaurants to their, online menu or whatever that you can pick from without these restaurants' permission. They added about 150,000 of these restaurants to their roster without these restaurants' permission. Now, when they're adding these restaurants, they're using the name, they're putting the logos, and any marks associated with these restaurants, they're uploading them to the Grubhub app. Now, there is a restaurant in New Jersey called Pete's Trattoria. It's an Italian restaurant, right? And they are suing Grubhub for trademark infringement because Grubhub has been using first of all, Grubhub has them listed on Grubhub, and they are like, we don't know her. I don't know her. We're not friends. And then on top of that, Grubhub is being really sneaky about the way that they're doing it. So if people order order from Pete's Trattoria through Grubhub, it doesn't come to Pete's as, a food delivery service order. Grubhub would order it as like, an ordinary citizen, right? Because of this, and, Pete's Trattoria doesn't know. It's not the only restaurant, 76 Grimke. I think we covered this for another restaurant not too long ago. But Pete's Trattoria, they're like, look, we are suing for trademark infringement and damages and, irreparable harm because Grubhub has us on their app, right? And people are ordering, but we don't know that it's for Grubhub. Orders are not coming through the right way. They said that, people have had poor dining experiences. Food has arrived cold. There have been wrong orders received or not delivered on time. People ask for substitutions and changes after delivery. And on top of that, they're getting calls and complaints from customers. So because Grubhub, y'all, you're not, first of all, you have Pete's on your list. And then when somebody puts an order for Pete's through your app, you don't call Pete's and tell them it's for Grubhub. You acting like it's Joe from down the street. Because of that, Pete's the stuff is getting messed up. So Pete, they tried to do it the nice way. They asked Grubhub to stop, putting them on the app. Grubhub ignored them. So now they're suing. They want any of the profits that Grubhub got for having them on there. So any money that Grubhub made from having Pete's Trattoria on there, they want it. And they also want damages. They meaning they're like, look, you cost us money because of these, these wrong orders and people thinking that we're affiliated with you. So we want damages for that, and we want them ×3. So they want treble damages. Okay. Grubhub has not responded to these allegations at all. So I want to know from you guys, do you think that, well, obviously Grubhub did the wrong thing, right? But, what do you think the damages should be for Pete's Trattoria? How much do you think they can get out of Grubhub, right? How much do you think you can get out of them? And the reason why I picked this case is because you need to be careful when you are using other people's logos. When you use someone else's logo, you are essentially saying, hey, this person co-signs with me, right? This person has approved me with, whatever. Sincere39 said, sounds like Grubhub will be going out of business. I don't know. Food delivery services at an all-time high, Sincere39. Especially, people afraid to go outside and whatever, even though outside opening up. But, yeah. But, so Pete's Trattoria and Grubhub, they are going up against each other. 76 Grimke said 4.2 million. Okay, that might be a pretty penny for Pete's. All right, we'll have to keep an eye on this and see what happens. And if you guys find any more stories about Grubhub, having restaurants on there that don't want to be on there, please send them to me. Okay? All right. Next story we are talking about. My gamers, give me a video game emoji. My gamers, hey. My gamers, give me a video game emoji, please. And if you play Call of Duty, please put COD in the comments. Or if somebody you love plays Call of Duty, give me a COD in the comments. If you don't know what Call of Duty is, it's a real player game where you, I guess, are supposed to be in the military and you shoot things. Sincere39 is a gamer. 76 Grimke said no. Okay. I ain't a gamer either, girl. My video game is Candy Crush. Oh, and you play Call of Duty. Okay. So, Sincere39, today I posted a picture in the stories of a character from Call of Duty. And I asked people who that character was. You responded, but it wasn't the answer that I was looking for. Oh, there is a there is a lawsuit going on right now because of a Call of Duty character by the name of Mara. Sincere39, do you recognize that name, Mara, from Call of Duty? Do you recognize Mara from Call of Duty? Right? We actually talked about this case a while ago. This artist by the name of Clayton Hoggus. Okay. He filed a lawsuit against Call of Duty because he said that they used a character of his creation for their game. They hired the same makeup artist. They did her hair the same. And this was something that he had on his website and his portfolio, and Call of Duty was like, they had done work with him before, but, they didn't specify for that specific character. So Clayton's out here. He's like, let me create this character because I want to show my work in case someone wants to hire me. The Call of Duty people are like, ooh, this looked real cute, or that's what Clayton is alleging, that the Call of Duty people thought it was real cute and they took it and they didn't get his permission, right? So he sued them. Call of Duty has responded and they are like saying it with their chest, okay? First of all, they're saying, look, we don't know how this happened. We didn't have access to any of Clayton's stuff, even though he had an open website. They're also saying that, yes, we did hire the same hair and makeup people, but that is a coincidence and we never told them to style it the same as Clayton's character. And they're also saying that Clayton waited too long. He waited a few years after the game came out to complain. They're saying that, well, Clayton's waited too long. He can't file anymore. And then their other claim is that he filed in the wrong state. He filed in Texas, and they're saying that he agreed to file in LA. So basically, Call of Duty is not necessarily denying that they copied the character, but they're like, girl, what you gonna do about it, right? But their first claim is that we didn't know, we didn't have access. This is just basically a coincidence. So, my friends, we had that whole logo coincidence, that whole logo series last year. Do you think that this was a mistake by the Call of Duty people and they just were on the same wavelength as Clayton Hoggus? Or do you think that they stole this man's idea? Because they're saying that that they're like, we didn't have access to his stuff, even though you can go to his website and go see it. What do you think? Hey, Open Arms Cleaning. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever and a day. But what do you think? Call of Duty is like, look, it is just a coincidence that the character that we designed, and with the hair and makeup artists that, did yours, it's just a coincidence that the two characters kind of look like each other, right? Cheryl, what do you think? What do you think, mama? This was not a mistake. 76 Green K is heated. She said, nah, they're thieves. This was not a mistake. Call of Duty, you knew exactly what you were doing. Clayton has an open website where you can see his work if you want to hire him. You could have hired him or, licensed that character. Cheryl said she thinks Call of Duty is wrong. I agree with you, sister. You could have licensed it from him, but instead you chose to steal. You chose to steal. Go look up Clayton, Call of Duty Mara lawsuit and look at the two photos. I've actually posted it on my stories before. But yeah, when you see big companies out here do stuff like this, this is not a mistake. But again, this is the importance of intellectual property, because the company that does Call of Duty, they've got millions, if not billions of dollars. Clayton is just one guy, but because he has his legal copyrights, he can sue this big conglomerate, okay? Zephyrina said it sounds like they are stealing others' hard work. It definitely sounds like they're stealing other people's hard work. And I think I read a story that there's another character that was the subject of copyright infringement as well, okay? So boo to you, Call of Duty. Like, y'all got all this money, you don't want to pay people? Sincere 39 just put his hands up. All right. Okay, before we move on to our next stories of the evening, I want to remind you guys that you are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you are in the startup phase of your business and you need, a little bit of guidance to take you down the road so you can ease on down the road of entrepreneurship, give me a call. Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and book yourself a free 15-minute consultation today. Okay. All right. Moving on. I posted a little story in a post in my stories today. A while ago, we talked about. Hold on. Sincere 39, Zephyrin is laughing at me. Sincere 39 said that they make so much money off of that game. That is just lazy on their part. It is lazy, Sincere 39. It's super lazy. Okay. Moving on. So I don't know if you guys remember, we talked about this a while ago that Vanessa Bryant and her late husband's estate were, trying to trademark different iterations of Mamba and Mambacita, to commemorate Kobe and her daughter who, tragically died in the plane crash. But they recently released a Mambacita line and it's sold out in minutes. Okay, this is the power of name brand recognition. Everybody wants a piece of Mamba. Everybody wants that, right? So Vanessa Bryant did the right thing. She trademarked that thing and she came out with a clothing line and it's gone. Period. Okay. Zephyrina said, I was thinking the same thing, Sincere 39. Okay. All right. But Vanessa Bryant, she knows the power of her husband's name and she's capitalizing it to support her family. So more power to her. Is anybody interested in the Mambacita line? When I saw it, it's like casual wear, like lounge wear, like sweatpants and hoodies and stuff. And it's very bright. But yeah. And then the other quick thing I wanted to tell you about is if you are Team Android and you like the Samsung phones, okay. Samsung has filed a trademark for the S Foldable. I guess they have a foldable phone or something. But yeah. Y'all said nah. Okay, y'all ain't gonna support Kobe's family? All right, okay. All right. Anyway, moving on. My baseball fans, please give me a baseball emoji. If you like baseball, give me a baseball emoji. If you like baseball, please give me a baseball emoji. Zephyrina said, this is the first I'm hearing of it. From what I saw, I would get an outfit. I'm sure you could do a Google search, Zephyrina, and find it somewhere. And I'm sure that they will restock soon because that thing sold out in minutes. They probably just have to replenish. Sincere 39 is a baseball fan. Okay, cool. Does anybody know the name of the baseball team? Wait, only when your kids play? Hold on. Oh, you're only a fan of baseball when your kids play. Okay, I get it. 76 Grimke said it's way too many innings. Hey, Jarek. Okay. Yeah, baseball isn't for everybody. I'm not going to say it's my favorite sport. I like playing baseball more than I enjoy watching. But, different sports for different people, right? But if you are a baseball fan, can you tell me the name of the baseball team that represents San Diego? What is the name of the team that represents or whatever claims San Diego? The baseball team that represents San Diego. Okay. Yes, thank you, Sincere 39. The Padres. Thank you, 76 Grimke. The Padres. All right. Now, any team franchise, they bring in a lot of money, right? And Zephyrina said the same. I'd rather play. Yeah, they bring in a lot of money. So if there's a game, there's going to be thousands of people there. So it's really lucrative for businesses if they can get a partnership with baseball teams so that they can sell their goods, right? So there was a vendor who used to sell food at the Padres games. They were an official partner. Since the internet said it's expensive going to games, it is. They were a partner. They could sell their food at the Padres. They could use the Padres logo on their marketing to show that they were affiliated with the Padres, right? Good for y'all. Here's the thing. Contract ended, right? So it's like no bad blood. It's just, hey, we're not renewing. Okay. Good luck with your food. It was delicious. Thank you. This vendor continued to use the Padres logo on their marketing materials even after their contract ended with the Padres and they were no longer servicing that clientele. So the Padres have filed a trademark infringement lawsuit against this vendor because they're like, look, you're putting our logo on your marketing materials. We don't work with you anymore, girl. We don't know what's been going on. We cannot vouch for you at this time, so we need you to stop using our logo. Guys, again, I will never stop saying this to you. Sincere, you said nothing wrong with that, Sincere 39? No, there is something wrong with that because the whole point, they are vendors for San Diego within the, I don't think I said this. This may be my fault, but they're vendors for the San Diego Padres at the what you call that thing? At the field, at the place where they play the baseball. That's where they were vending. It wasn't something for them to go out and sell all over the place, right? Since Internet said the Padres need all the help they can get. I don't know nothing about the Padres, so I don't know anything about their track record. But yeah, this vendor, they could use the San Diego logo as long as they were vending at the field or the stadium where the Padres played. But girl, you out here going to like the basketball games and the soccer games and you're still using our logo? No, thank you. We don't know you. Okay. Oh, thank you. Stadium. Yes. So San Diego Padres, they're like, stop using my name. I don't know you anymore. All that. So do you think that the Padres are doing too much or are they doing the right thing? Because this vendor, they used to work for them. They don't anymore, but they do have a history with them. Do you think that this is worth the Padres going to court over? What do you think, AA? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Obviously, you know what I think. Okay. Sincere 39 said it's the right thing. Y'all, I'm like sweating right now. I'm hot. Anyway. But yeah. Good luck to the San Diego Padres. And the last story that we are talking about tonight, Cheryl said they're well within their right. Thank you. The last story we're talking about tonight is an update. We have talked about this story so many times. How many of you guys remember the story? I've talked about it at least 3 times on this show about this guy. He's like this old 80-year-old guy who lives out in Florida and he's being sued by Penn State because he's trying to sell Penn State Nittany Lion beer. If you remember that, just give me a P in the comments, okay? But if you don't remember it, basically Penn State, they've been suing this older gentleman for a couple of years because he trademarked Penn State Nittany Lion beer and cigars, at least on the state level, and they're like, no, that's our name, right? If you remember that story, please give me a P. This guy's name is Paul Parshall. And he has been giving Penn State such a hard time. He's been fined by the judge because he didn't he didn't provide them the information that they wanted. He's lied. Mind you, this man, he's 80 years old. He suffered 2 strokes and he doesn't travel, right? Well, the judge is fed up with his shenanigans and she has fined him $17,447 for Penn State's attorney's fees because she's saying that he's dragging his feet. He's not following the court orders. So she's like, pay them this money. Why am I bringing this up? I've been following this story for over a year. I think Paul is trying to wait out the clock. Not to say I'm wishing death on this man, but I really think that he feels like his time is limited and he can beat the lawsuit by entering the pearly gates, because he's just basically sitting back saying, y'all can send all these lawsuits if you want to, but I'm gonna be out here selling these cigars and beer. Again, Paul is 80 years old. He's had 2 strokes. He don't travel. And he's like, what do I have to lose? So he has been stalling on this trademark infringement case with Penn State so much that the judge has charged him with $17,447 in attorney's fees. How many of you guys think that Paul is going to pay $1 of that to Penn State? If you think Paul is going to pay any money to Penn State, give me a $sign emoji. If you think Paul is going to, enter the pearly gates before they get $1 from him, give me the little angel emoji. So if you think Paul's going to fork over any money, give me a money emoji. If you think Paul's going to be talking to St. Peter before Penn State sees a dime, give me the angel emoji. 76 Grimcray said he's being stubborn, $0. Okay. Kels Butter said he is going over yonder since 1039. Y'all all think, hey, Biz Credit Movement, y'all all think he is going to, leave this earthly coil before Penn State gets $1 out of him. And I agree with you. This man has been stalling on this lawsuit for like 2 years. He's like, what are you going to do? I'm 80. I'm old. I'm about to die. You really not going to get this money from me. All these angel emojis, right? So good luck to Penn State and good luck to Paul Parshall. May the best institution win. All right. As Kels Butter said, he is not giving a dime. Cheryl said they will not receive a dime. Yes, y'all. I think Paul is banking on, he's going over yonder before he has to pay any money. But that's his business. All right. So those were the stories that I wanted to share with you tonight. I want to thank you guys for your participation and for your energy tonight. You always know that having you here, having you participate, it makes the show so much more fun. We will be here tomorrow night for more stories. We will not be here Wednesday. It's Cinco de Mayo and I got plans, but we'll be here Thursday. But we will be here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Open Arms Cleveland said, Paul on SSI. He waiting on that SSI check. But we are going to be here tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come, bring your friends, bring your family members. If you have any stories that you want me to cover, please make sure that you send it to my inbox, DM me, email me, however you want to find me. Let me know. What else? Make sure that you book your one-on-ones. Go pick up the Protect Your Biz ebook bundle. The ebooks on trademarks, patents, and copyrights come in that. What else? Do I have any more announcements? If you missed the NPL Nugget, we have started our intellectual property series, meaning trademarks, patents, and copyrights. So you can watch the replay at the beginning. Watch the replay when this is done if you missed the NPL Nugget at the beginning. All right, so that is where I leave you. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Yes, we have the vaccinations, but we still got to be, vigilant. We don't want this to pop up again. All right, have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.